Mark, just your immediate thoughts to tonight's defeat.
Disappointed. We committed Harry Carrow, who gave 3 horrendous goals away. Obviously, when you're 2-0 down from nothing, it then puts the pressure on the players, and it gets from bad to worse, really. So yeah, there wasn't a lot in the game, but 3 mistakes really. Every time the ball went in our box, it looked like they were going to score.
Has it been a problem recently that changes you've been forced into making, it feels like, building up those relationships, partnerships on the pitch, it just hasn't clicked because of all the changes you've had to make?
Yeah, listen, no one's really interested about injuries or people leaving the club or transfers, or no one's really bothered about it. They just want to see a performance, and I take responsibility. I sign the players. I take responsibility for the performance, and we'd love to have Jake Wannell, Aaron Jarvis, Morgan Williams, Frank Noble in the team, but they're big chunks out of the team, and we're relying on young boys like McGuckin, Wilson, McLean. We're relying on them to try and get us through.
Is it fair to say it's not a lack of desire, it's just not happening at the moment? You don't see a lack of effort out there?
No, we're just immature. The team, like I've said before, we're trying to bring in the best players that we can to replace the injured players, but there's only so much that we can pay. Plus, you've got, at this stage of the season, you've got to try and get players to come to Yeovil, and it's really, really tough. I mean, we spent days on the phone to try and replace, the players that are missing, and it's tough.
You said about the manner of the goals conceding, we agreed with it on radio. Is it saying you almost feel helpless as a manager when there's individual daft mistakes?
Yeah, they're not. I mean, the first goal, they're just our centre halves let their centre forward run straight for the middle. The second one is a back pass, and the third one, a long throw bounces on our 6-yard box. So listen, it's what it is. It's like I take responsibility for it. Players tried. You can't say they didn't try. They worked really hard, but there's been a lot going on in the last couple of days.
I was going to say, it feels like the last week must be one of the most difficult you've had at the club.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like I say, we lost the players that we've lost, and like I say, trying to replace them has been really tough. And we just have to give support to the boys that have come in and are new, and we have to try and get them through that. We have to try and resolve the situation with Frank Noble and see what happens with that.
Yeah, can you give us the latest on that? You were very open and we're grateful for that pre-match. What's been going on with Frank Noble?
So Frank wanted to go to Gateshead. Somebody from Gateshead approached him that we've now found out I've got no influence or don't own the football club. I think this person did a deal with Frank's agent, which obviously then unsettled Frank, which it would do because he had a good deal going to Gateshead, and then it went quiet, and we then found out that there was no deal, and the person that was doing with the deal with Frank's agent and Frank had no jurisdiction to do the deal because, as far as I'm aware, he doesn't yet own Gateshead. So really disappointing from Gateshead's side of it. And I feel sorry for Frank really, but he wanted to go. So like I say, Frank wanted to go, and he made it clear that he wanted to go and play for Gateshead. So we granted that wish, but it's fell through. So we wait to see now what happens. We'd love Frank to be in the team tonight because he'd have made a big difference for us. But
you can play for Yeovil again?
I don't know. Don't know where it is. I don't know what. As far as we're aware, we've been told that Frank's deal's off. So he's still our player. So we'll have to see what happens in the next couple of days.
Thank you very much for chatting to us this evening. Thanks.
Give your friends and colleagues the VIP treatment at Hewish Park. Book your very own matchday private hospitality box for up to 10 guests. Visit ytfc.net for details.